Hey loves, welcome back to Love Always Shine. We're back with another episode. Y'all, God is good. Life is great. And I'm excited. I can't believe it, y'all. I'm finally shooting and getting ready to edit and provide you guys with more information, more knowledge, more love about me. I missed y'all. Welcome back. So this is part 2 of me basically getting into introduction of who I am, my little backstory, history about my life, my personality, just all things Shantae. So I had a couple people on my Instagram DM me some questions they wanted me to answer on the podcast. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna, just randomly answer out the questions and just go from there. Again, just getting into like who is Shantae? Extra insight. I'm excited. I can't wait. I'm excited. I can't wait. So yeah, let's get into it. So y'all bear with me. Your girl shy. And I'm just talking to myself, but it's the thought of like, who's watching this? It's got me like a little paranoid, but we good. So one of the questions that was asked was, am I single? Am I single? And yes, very much so single. Let me also just go into details, and this may make some of you guys feel uncomfortable, and that's okay. And honestly, I really don't care. But I'm a lesbian. So yeah. Yeah. So no, I'm not interested in men, romantically in any way, shape, or form. I do have male friends. Don't mind having male friends. Just as long as, I'm not disrespected. Once you disrespect me, then that's it. Cut off. I don't give a damn if I've known you 2 minutes, 2 years, 20 years. Doesn't matter. I've been single for 3 years, going on 4 years now. My last relationship was off and on for almost 6 years. So having to start over and just like heal and remind myself of, who I am, and I'm really that girl for real. And just being in a different headspace now, I just don't have time for the bullshit. And I know what it is that I would want in my partner, and I just choose to settle for anything less. And just really standing up for myself and what I believe in and what it is that I want, and being able to walk away from anything that doesn't fit that I think learning that was like introduction of like, okay, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. You don't have to put up with anybody you don't want to put up with. And you can walk away from anybody who's not serving their purpose, or you feel like, doesn't suit you or where you are in life. So yeah, I'm gonna have to make a whole episode around that situation. But yeah, I don't want any more kids. I thought I did. At one point I did, but I've gotten to a place now. My son is 10. He's almost grown. We got 8 more years of school, and I just don't see myself starting over. The only way I would start over is if I meet a woman who doesn't have any and she wants one. Maybe we can adopt. But we have to be overly financially stable for me to even want to do something like that, because this shit's expensive. It's expensive. So yeah. Let's see. Let's get into it. What else can I tell you? I gotta sit in my hands because I feel like I want to play in my hair. And my daddy was like, just leave your hair alone. We see you got braids. It's all right. You make it look like you're nervous. I was like, Daddy, I was nervous. But that's my baby. So let me tell y'all, I got so much stuff planned for 2025. So many like plans to like travel. And when I tell y'all, I cannot wait. Like, it's gonna be huge. My dream place to live or to vacation. I have a few things on my list, like a couple places that I want to go visit. Like I want to go to Turks and Caicos. I also want to go to Bermuda because I have a friend who lives out there, and he talks about like boat season all the time, and I really want to experience that. I want to go to Trinidad. I got a homeboy out there as well, and I want to go to Carnival there. I want to experience Carnival there. I also want to go to like Australia. I want to go to Aruba. I want to go to Spain, Southeast Asia. I don't know, so many places I want to go. I want to go to South Africa. My best friend is from Johannesburg, and I keep telling her I'm coming to visit. And it's my fear of like a really long flight. So I told myself, like, if I take a bunch of 2, 3, 4, 5 hour flights, then I can build myself up to be able to take like a 10 hour, 12 hour, 17 hour long flight. We're getting there though. So they're on the radar. They're on the radar. Like, we're gonna get there. A dream place to live. I feel like a dream place to live is someplace with like all 4 seasons. But also at the same time, I think maybe I would like want to have a house like where I'm from in Maryland, but then like have a house like in the islands so I can have like a snowbird effect. So like when the winter comes, maybe we can go see the snow for like 30 days and then we fly back and we're like in the tropics. Or in Texas. I don't know why, but Texas has been on my radar for a minute now. Like I feel like I want to go buy land there and put a couple houses on it, like acres. I'm probably gonna do that. I need to write that down and pray about it. Yeah. Buy land in Texas. Although buying land and putting houses on it has been a dream of mine since I was like 18 years old. We're gonna do that shit. Look, in 2008, I said I was going to start a, a little vlog, and I didn't do it. But here I am in 2024, and we're on the map. So we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Have me a couple books. I like to read nonfiction books. Right now at my bedside, I'm reading a book called Ace of Spades, and it's actually really good. I try to pick it up. Try in all capital letters. I try to pick it up every night for at least 10 to 15 minutes before bedtime, but sometimes I'm just like, I hit that pillow, comatose. So I also like to read like self-help, self-love books. Love those. Anything or any type of books or literature that can just open up the mind and kind of like help you rewire your way of thinking. Or better you in any way, get you closer to God, get you closer to self, have you more self-aware, self-confidence. Like I love those type of books as well. I have like a little mini library. A couple books I have not read in it yet, but we're gonna get there. I typically try to also travel with the book, but sometimes I'm like either sleep on the plane or just looking out the window praying to God the plane don't fall out the sky. At that point. Like, Lord, just get me there. Put my feet back on the ground. I want to put my feet in the sand. Like, I'm ready to have a pina colada on the beach. Just get me there. So, yeah. I mean, nervous as hell flying. But we'll get better. When I know I'm about to go somewhere and get there, we on the plane. We on the plane. And then I have, like, my headphones in, listening to music. I love like Afrobeats between last year and the year before last, like just completely falling in love. Now I've always been like a reggae calypso dance hall gal ever since like early years college, but Afrobeats has like completely taken over. Like, give me a little bit of Tim's here and there, like Little Wizkid, like a few other artists, a few other people. Don't know their names, but as soon as I hear their music, I'm on it. I'm on it and I'm getting it. So yeah, like Afrobeats. Then after Afrobeats, it'll be like R&B. Oh, give me the vibes. Give me the feel goods of like love and romance. So I love like old school R&B. And then, of course, it would be like rap. And I mean like female rap. Like give me a little bit of Nicki Minaj. Give me some Lotto. Give me some Glow. Little Cardi B maybe, just depending on the mood. A little bit of Meg. Cash Doll. Like give me the girlies. Give me the girlies. Like turn me up. Turn me up and put me on my hustle and flow type vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like you just feeling like, yeah, I'm working it. I'm getting money. I'm a boss bitch. You know, just that type of stuff. Like, yeah, I be feeling it. What about y'all? Make sure y'all in the comments Like, follow, and share. Let me add that in there. Subscribe so we can be tuned in, so we can be one. I'm trying to be friends with y'all. Y'all have to tap in. Can't just be having me out here by myself. Hello. Let me know. Answer the questions also in the chat. Hit me on my Instagram. Love Always Sean. It's the same. Hit me on my TikTok. It's the same. Love Always Sean. And see, I do a little different on my TikTok. My TikTok is me kind of like motivating and inspiring through like journaling and manifestation. So during the summer, I was on my, and not even this, I've done this a couple times. So I was on my multiple streams of income kick, and I was just like, how can I make more money? How can I make more money? And I had seen this girl on YouTube, and she was talking about book vaults and how you can make journals. So I got on there, created like 5 or 6 journals. They're on Amazon, and you can buy them. I'm a journal girl. Like when I tell you I go through journals. I'll just like randomly like write notes, or write down goals or plans. I write down my bills. It helps me like keep my money budgeted. I write down everything, little things that I feel like the universe have blessed me with, little thoughts, little prayers. I write letters to God all the time. Like, love journaling. So if you like journaling and you also want to support me, you can go on Amazon and look up Love Always Sean, and I have a couple journals that I've created on there that are for sale, and they're like under like $15. They have paperback and hardback. So I do everything. When I tell y'all everything, like I'm a hustler. I don't know if y'all saw my cup I was drinking from last week, but it said Lady Like Hustler. And shout outs to my best friend, Ketsa, KJ, who introduced me to that logo, that slogan. When I tell you Lady Like Hustler, it just means so much, because there are so many different ways a woman can like hustle, but morally, when you have morals and when you have integrity and when you respect yourself, like by any means necessary, you're gonna do what you gotta do to take care of you and your own. And that was my mindset even before becoming a mother. Like, oh, I'm going to go after my goals. Oh, I'm going to be that girl. I'm going to be that girl. Like my daddy always said, he knew I would be driving a luxury car, carrying my briefcase. And I promise y'all, like almost every year, my dad would buy me like a new briefcase. Like, and I still have majority of them. I have one right now still with the plastic on it that I haven't opened yet, that I'm waiting for my next business meeting. And I'm pulling it right out. So shout outs to Daddy for speaking life into his baby girl about being a businesswoman, because I am just that. And I never knew what he meant then. And at that time, I just knew I was going to be like an actress and a model, which are still goes in mind. Like, but that's where my heart was set, was moving to Hollywood, becoming a big time actress and being a model, being a print model. And I wasn't listening to none of that stuff he was talking about being a businesswoman. I just wasn't interested. And I found later in life, like shortly after being defined and trying to find my own way, that, I actually really do want to be in business for myself. I don't want to answer to anybody. And I like being able to make my own schedule and move to the beat of my own drum and do my own things. And I think I make a great manager. I worked in like retail management and was very successful in different for different retailers. So yeah, I don't know. Shout out to you, Daddy, if you watch this episode again and I don't hear anything about me using bad words. I am grown. All right, y'all. So what else? What else can we talk about? All right. I'm going to get in for this one. I have a lot of goals set for myself, a lot. And I'm just going to trust God and trust the process that, like, I'm going to get everything I want. As long as I'm doing everything that makes me happy and I trust God and I put him first, and nothing else matters. I'm going to do that. In the next 2 years, I'm hoping that I've at least had 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's the goal. In 2 years that I've been able to reopen my business, brick and mortar. I'm an esthetician. When I bought my house, I closed it to be able to, just balance and focus on my mortgage and my household. So I closed the business, and I still have all my stuff, and I have friends who still, come in, get like treatments done and stuff. But I really want to go back and be able to open brick and mortar and do that full time as an esthetician. So that's like another 2-year goal of mine, buying a building to be able to invite other people in too, kind of like old school salons, like do like room rents or booth rent. And I want it kind of like both. So I want like one side skin side and the other side like hair or lashes. Have a couple like barbers in there, little braider, have my natural girls in there who do just like sew-ins, like, and then you just have me and an esthetician, maybe a massage therapist, and everybody just kind of like does their own books. And if you want to get your hair done by our braider, you book with her. If you want to get a facial done with Shantae, you book with me. If you want to get a massage, you book with whoever I have, in the room. Like, that's my plan. Kind of like a salon suite, but like we all work together in a sense. Like, it's still like that sense of, again, community. Like, we're all here, one-stop shop. That's my 2-year goal. And I can even incorporate that into like a 5-year goal, because I can, buy the building or get the building in 2 years. But then my 5-year goals would be to like grow the business. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then I want to have like more than one location. Like, I want them spread out along like the East Coast. Like, I want one back home. I want one here in Florida. I want one in the middle somewhere. So like when I'm driving up the East Coast and when I'm flying up the East Coast, like I can stop in, and just have a manager at each of those locations. I just want to collect the rent. Yeah, those are goals of mine. I said my son is 10, so in 5 years I need to be buying him a car. We're saving for the college fund already, so like I'm like, dang, 5 years I need to buy my baby a car. Another goal of mine would be to like write a book. So maybe I'll be in the works of like writing my book about my life that I want to turn into a movie. Who would play me? Who would play me? That's a good question. I need to start researching it. Who would play me in a movie? Yeah, those are the goals. Nothing too major. Yeah, working on buying that land to put the property on it in the next 5 years. Get closer to God. That's an everyday goal. That's the everyday goal, for real, for real. Getting closer to God. Yeah, that's the everyday goal. But yeah, how y'all feeling? Did you guys feel like you got to know a little bit more about me today? Did I tell you guys enough? Do you feel informed? Do tell. Do tell. Anxiety is starting to kick in. I feel like I'm running my course here. So, listen, y'all stay tuned. I'll post the next episode in another 2 weeks. A new episode every other Sunday. Yeah, we're getting there, guys. Episode 2. I'm proud of myself because, like I said, for a second, I was about to back out. I was about to say, no, I don't think I want to do this. It takes a very strong person to get on here and talk to yourself and tell about your life and to be vulnerable. And whew, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Shit, I ain't got no choice. It was placed in my heart, and I felt like, I gotta listen to what the Holy Spirit says. I gotta listen to God. That idea wasn't placed in my mind or, in my spirit for nothing. So I'm just gonna try to be obedient the best way I can, the best way I know how, and just ask God to be with me as I speak on every episode, and hopefully I say something that's uplifting or motivating or that will spark something in anybody watching. Again, I just want to touch lives and be an impact and really just be that beacon of light and just share my love. Really just share my love and my spirit with the world. Like, I think about it all the time, and I can even get teary-eyed describing it. Like, I just feel like I have a lot of love to give. Like, I just want to just spread kindness. Shit. That's it. Like, just let me do that. Let me be great, y'all. Just let me be great. And just be patient with me, Just let me be great. Just want to just leave a good mark on the world. That's it. With all the hate and crazy stuff going on in the world, the things that we do or don't know about, we need more love in the world. We really do. And that's my purpose. And I know that for sure, for sure. And like one of my favorite Bible verses is Proverbs 4:23. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows through it. I even got it tatted on me. That's my Bible verse right there. So, yeah. Love and light, y'all. See y'all next episode. Love you.